Yo, what's going on, guys? Massive Michaels here. Today after about a week of delay, I keep forgetting every day. Today I finally come out and have this rant about E4s in my school. Now, if you didn't watch my previous video where I said what an E4 is, I will say it again. Just skip forward about 20 seconds if you don't want to hear me talk about it. So basically, an E4 is where if you do something against the rules, like turn up late, or don't have your equipment with you, you get a thing called an E4, and if you have 2 of them in a week, you get an after-school detention. It used to be 3 in a term, but now they reduced it to 2 in a week, so it basically made it easier to avoid detention. But yeah, rambling over, let's get into the rant, and I think it's stupid to do E4s. It was actually a good thing when, if you got it wrong once, made one mistake, you'd get detention. That's a good thing, because then it makes people, it deters them more from doing it. But to be honest, I wouldn't even care about a detention. A lot of people don't even care about an hour after school. It's only an hour. Most people spend a lot longer after school. If you're gonna have a punishment, if you're gonna try and deter them, sorry guys, something wrong with my throat. If you're gonna deter them, at least do something which actually harsh, stop them going to school for a week or something. I mean, half of people would actually like that. Or have to sit in isolation for a full day. And have to then, on top of that, have another couple hours. They have to stay there with teachers from 8:30 until 5. That would be better. That would be a better deterrent, I think. I'm just saying, an E4 ain't going to do fuck all someone's behaviour. They're just going to continue reoffending and reoffending and reoffending because they don't care about an E4. It's just the stupidest, weakest punishment in the world. It does not affect their behaviour. So school, have you heard of this thing called learning from your mistakes? And that's obviously not something you're doing. Because when we had just the one mistake, it's a one strike and you're out thing. So if you made one mistake, you got detention. A lot of people were behaving better then in year 7 and 8. Then year 9, they made it weaker, the punishment, to where you have 3 chances in a term, like a small term, and then you'd get a detention. And just as you thought it couldn't get any weaker, they make it weaker. Now it's if you get 2 in a week, you get a detention. My school is honestly it's such shambles, honestly. I do not understand my school one bit. As the school ages on, you're meant to make it better. But in my school, it's regressed, not progressed. It's gone backwards, which isn't a good thing. And start of year 9, I looked at the number of students, said 1,805. Start of year 10, 1,742. So it lost 53 students in my year 9. And then, start of year 11, start of this school year, 1,695. So that's another 47 students down. Actually, wait, no, it's 57, isn't it? Hang on, I'll do the maths, I'm a bit confused. Yeah, I got it wrong with year 9, it was actually 63 students, so it lost 63. Yes, so 63 students were lost at the end of my year 9, and it went down a further 47 at the end of my year 10. So that's just proof how shit my school is if it's, gone down 110 students, so it's gone down 110 in just 2 years. That is pathetic, really. That's embarrassing. And a lot of that is probably due to the punishment system, and probably because of they seem to be strict about stuff which isn't that bad. when you're making notes to cheat on a test, like, it's understandable, but they do bag searches. They can't find anything in your bag. They do trouser searches. They do sock searches, and they also do shirt searches, like, and blazer searches. Like, are they trying to get to my arse or something? Are they that pervertive? Like, they're honestly such pedos. My school sort of like senior staff people. In my school, such pedos. If they're trying to get close to my arse, so that gives me an idea. Yeah, don't show this to senior staff. I know as gross as this may sound. So I've learned, I've had quite a few of these. They never ask for a search inside your underpants. I understand, because they're not police, they're not allowed to do that. And also, that would also just be morally wrong. So I've learned, if I have any secrets, hide it in my underpants, because they're not going to look there. I know it is manky, but my secret is to make it less manky, I just put it in cling film, so it doesn't get through. So yeah, you can call me gross, but I've given you a lot of good reason why I do it. It's just a loophole, basically, in the rules. But yeah, school, I don't understand your E4 system. Get rid of it and replace it with something which actually puts people off from offending. Just do something which actually does a better job of putting people off. Like the thing I just mentioned a minute ago. And this was from a guy at my school, a friend of mine. Like, we talk to each other sometimes in lesson, but we don't get on that well sometimes. So, yeah, my friend, let's just say. Like, his old school, like, they used to do that, so I just got that from him. And to be honest, that would actually be a better thing. That sounds like a better deterrent from offending. But yeah, I think I've said all that I want to say about this E4 system. I quite frankly think it's a joke, and yes, if you want to see any more of these rants about things you don't like and things I might not like, just videos about this stuff, you can comment it down and I will talk about it. So yeah, see you then. This video was requested by Max Moss, and I said I'd do it back on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday, and I just kept forgetting, and it's the next Monday. I'm very sorry I'm about a week late, but here it is. And I'm just going to say, better late than never. And at least it's the video after he asked it, so not all bad. But yeah, that's it for this video. And remember to stay paying, guys. And yeah, see you then.